I'll be reading 2 chapters from Florence Scovel Shinn's The Secret Door to Success, published in 1940. Her time of teaching was a few decades before Neville Goddard. Chapter 1. What do you expect? Faith is expectancy. According to your faith, be it unto you. We might say, according to your expectations, be it done unto you. So, what are you expecting? We hear people say, we expect the worst to happen, or the worst is yet to come. They are deliberately inviting the worst to come. We hear others say, I expect a change for the better. They are inviting better conditions into their lives. Change your expectancies, and you change your conditions. How can you change your expectancies, when you have formed the habit of expecting loss, lack or failure? Begin to act as if you expected success, happiness, and abundance. Prepare for your good. Do something to show you expect it to come. Active faith alone will impress your subconscious mind. If you have spoken the word for a home, prepare for it immediately, as if you hadn't a moment to lose. Collect little ornaments, tablecloths, etc. I knew a woman who made the giant swing into faith by buying a large armchair. A chair meant business. She bought a large and comfortable chair, for she was preparing for the right man. The right man came. Someone will say, suppose you haven't money to buy ornaments or a chair. Then look in shop windows, and link with them in thought. Get in their vibration. I sometimes hear people say, I don't go into the shops because I can't afford to buy anything. That is just the reason you should go into the shops. Begin to make friends with the things you desire or require. I knew a woman who wanted a ring. She went boldly to the ring department, and tried on rings. It gave her such a realization of ownership, that not long after, a friend made her a gift of a ring. You combine with what you notice. Keep on noticing beautiful things, and you make an invisible contact. Sooner or later these things are drawn into your life, unless you say, poor me, too good to be true. My soul, wait thou only upon God, for my expectation is from him. This is a most important statement from the 62nd Psalm. The soul is the subconscious mind, and the psalmist was telling his subconscious mind to expect everything directly from the universal, not to depend upon doors and channels. My expectation is from him. God cannot fail, for his ways are ingenious, his methods are sure. You can expect any seemingly impossible good from God, if you do not limit the channels. Do not say how you want it done, or how it can't be done. God is the giver and the gift, and creates his own amazing channels. Take the following affirmation. I cannot be separated from God the giver, therefore I cannot be separated from God the gift. The gift is God in action. Get the realization that every blessing is God in action, and see good in every situation. This makes you master of all conditions. A woman came to me, saying that there was no heat in the radiators in their apartment, and that her mother was suffering from the cold. She added, the landlord has declared that we can't have heat until a certain date. I replied, God is your landlord. She said, that's all I want to know, and rushed out. That evening, the heat was turned on without asking. It was, because she realized that the landlord was God in manifestation. This is a wonderful age, for people are becoming miracle-minded, it is in the air. People are beginning to realize the power of their words and thoughts. They understand why faith is the substance of the thing hoped for, the evidence of the things not seen. We see the law of expectancy working out through superstition. If you walk under a ladder and expect it to give you bad luck, it will give you bad luck. The ladder is quite innocent, bad luck came because you expected it. We might say, Expectancy is the substance of the things hoped for, or expectancy is the substance of the thing man fears. The thing I expected has come upon me. Nothing is too good to be true, nothing is too wonderful to happen, and nothing is too good to last when you look to God for your good. Now think of the blessings, which seem so far off, and begin to expect them now, under grace in a miraculous way. For God works in unexpected ways, His wonders to perform. I was told that there are 3,000 promises in the Bible. Let us now expect all these blessings to come to pass. Among them are promised riches and honor, eternal youth, and eternal life. I expect the unexpected, my glorious good now comes to pass in a wonderful way. Chapter 2. The Way of Abundance. The way of abundance is a one-way street. As the old saying goes, there are no two ways about it. You are either heading for lack, or heading for abundance. The man with a rich consciousness and the man with a poor consciousness are not walking on the same mental street. There is a lavish supply, divinely planned for each individual. The rich man is tapping it, for rich thoughts produce rich surroundings. Change your thoughts and in the twinkling of an eye, all your conditions change. Your world is a world of crystallized ideas, crystallized words. Sooner or later, you reap the fruits of your words and thoughts. Words are bodies or forces which move spirally, and return in due season, to cross the lives of their creators. Someone called me up recently and said, "I am looking desperately for a position." I replied, "Don't look desperately for it, look for it with praise and thanksgiving, for Jesus Christ, the greatest of metaphysicians, said to pray with praise and thanksgiving." Praise and thanksgiving open the gates, for expectancy always wins. In the subconscious or Christ within, there is a lavish supply for every demand, and your good is perfect and permanent. With the average person who has thought in terms of lack for a long time, it is very difficult to build up a rich consciousness. I have a student who has attracted great success, by making this statement. "I am the daughter of the king. My rich father now pours out his abundance upon me. I am the daughter of the king. Everything makes way for me." Many people put up with limited conditions, because they are too lazy mentally, to think themselves out of those conditions. You must have a great desire for financial freedom. You must feel yourself rich. You must mentally see yourself rich. And you must continually prepare for riches. Become a little child and make believe you are rich. You are then impressing the subconscious with expectancy. The imagination is man's workshop, the scissors of the mind, where he is constantly cutting out the events of his life. Now how does one make contact with his invisible supply? By taking a statement of truth which clicks and gives him realization. For example, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Whosoever calleth on the name of the Lord shall be delivered." Man only lacks when he loses his contact with the creative principle, which must be fully trusted, for it is pure intelligence, and knows the way of fulfillment. "They that seek the Lord shall not want any good thing." Seeking the Lord means that man must make the first move. You seek the Lord by making your affirmations, expecting and preparing for your good. Here's a powerful affirmation. "The ground I am on is harvest ground." The reason it is necessary to make an affirmation is because repetition impresses the subconscious mind. You cannot control your thoughts at first, but you can control your words. Every day, choose the right words, the right thoughts. "I am the daughter of the king. My rich father now pours out his abundance upon me. I am the daughter of the king. Everything makes way for me."